Yes.
Is early childhood care really important in this world in 2016? Some people argue that it's not. People that send their children to daycare just for playtime or just so mommy can go get her nails and hair done, they just consider it a time where it's not really important. A lot of people believe that children don't need preschool care or early childhood care. They just need kindergarten and beyond. But what happens in those first years from ages birth up until 5? There's a lot going on in the brain. There's neurons are constantly going on. Children are like sponges. The younger they are, the more they absorb. So early child care is definitely needed. When moms and dads have to go back to work, who's going to watch the baby? Everybody does not have family or friends that can take care of a baby every day from the hours that the parents need to work. In this society, both parents need to work. Just to have your basic needs taken care of. So then they have to have the decision of where does this child go while we're at work. They need a safe place where they'll be cared for and loved for and educated as well. Educate a baby? Yes. Babies do learn. You help encourage them by giving them new experiences to touch and feel and taste every day. By sending them to a center, whether it's a home-based center, which is good centers are home-based because they have smaller amounts of children, and they still, if they're licensed, they still have to follow the state of Maryland rules and regulations. If they go to a center, they are also a licensed center. They'll also be educated in a way that will help them grow and develop. Some other options to help ensure that children get good care. There's an article in Why All Kids Should Go to Preschool. They are exposed to art and music and physical skills. You help build physical skills and help them learn. Also, it helps pay off in the later years. The children that are exposed to early education gain that knowledge, and they get the yearning to want to learn. They want to learn new things. They want to be interested. They want to have those social skills. They want to have their own friends. And this continues. And then when they build these connections with their little friends and their caregivers, their teachers, and people outside of their family, this makes them a well-rounded person. So how does it pay off at the end? It pays off because mommy and daddy can go to work and know that their children or child are safe, and they can go to work and make money, which builds the economy. If only one parent is able to work, that is not good for the economy, because now you have the whole situation of lower income. That also leads us to the economy and the society being lower instead of higher. So what we want to do is encourage legislators and the people that write the bills to support early childhood education. It supports our communities, it supports our families, most of all, it supports our children. They don't just start at age 5. They need to have these skills developed so that they learn to trust people. Trust is a very important thing. That wanting to learn, that knowledge, that being a sponge, all these things are very important. It helps build their self-esteem. It helps build their communication skills, which are all very important things to not just be a child, but to learn how to communicate is what we all need to learn at an early age, so that as adults we are able to get along with each other. So how we can, some things that are being done to help support families are moms are given more time off from work, and so that they're not sending a young baby off at 4 to 6 weeks. So they may have at least 3 months. Also, companies are beginning to give dads time off. So maybe if mom has to go back to work first, dads can go back to work first. Another thing is they have on-site childcare. This is wonderful because you got the dad or mom can drop off and maybe go upstairs or across the street and know that they can check in on their child and their child is fine. Statistics prove that children that have positive experiences with early learning programs go on to go to college. They're well educated. They are very successful in the community, which builds our society up in a positive way, which is what we need and what we want. We don't want any children left out, so therefore we need to rally with our legislators, get to know who your legislators are. You can get this information by Googling them, and start a petition. If there are no early programs in your area, connect with the school. Find out what they do with their children. Also, you can write letters to your congressman if you have concerns. How we want to encourage families that it's okay to start your child at an early center because it benefits them in the long run. We want to encourage the legislators to pay the early child educators more money, and they can get more education so that they can take better care of the younger children. If we work as a whole, as a family, as a community, this builds our society up. So is early childhood care important in 2016? Yes, it is.